right. Well, welcome to our virtual campaign victory event. Yes, here we meet again on what else? Zoom. But you know what? We are Zooming and living united, which is particularly fantastic and cool. And we are so grateful to all of you for being with us this afternoon. You may recall back in September during the kickoff, we shared many examples of some good news, or SGN, and we were celebrating bright spots, silver linings, and positive happenings occurring throughout Berks County. A huge SGN moment was experienced early. Somehow
can't hear anything.
Okay, I'm back. A huge SGN moment was experienced earlier this year when Berks Countyans, along with local foundations, generously contributed $1.1 million to support the Berks COVID-19 Response Fund. So far, 49 grants totaling over $870,000 have been awarded to 41 organizations helping people in need in our community. And that, my friends, is some good news. Throughout the past months, heroes emerged in all forms. Our agency and community partners used their superpowers to help those in the greatest need and to help us be Berks County strong. Organizations quickly figured out how to deliver services safely and collaborated to meet increased needs around food insecurity, homeless prevention, shelter, and more recently, supporting students and their families by providing a safe place for remote learning. We share our gratitude with the dedicated staff of these very incredible organizations. Yay! During these uncertain times, you know, one thing remains very, very clear. We must continue to work together. We work together to ensure resources are available to support collaborations, initiatives, and the 80+ programs supported through the United Way annual campaign. We are grateful to our workplace partners for figuring out a way forward by moving to virtual campaigns. For every Zoom United Way meeting, e-pledging campaign, and online connection, we say thank you for your continued commitment to our community. We are so privileged to work with so many special people and partners. It is what makes it all possible, demonstrating our humanity as we take care of our neighbors who are struggling now more than ever. A tradition of the victory event is giving away some campaign incentives. Pete and Santina Connors are live at the DoubleTree to do the drawing with a witness from the DoubleTree. They are actually located in the DoubleTree boardroom, which is off the lobby. And Craig Poole, I'm sorry, I call it the fish bowl because it's got a glass wall. And they are going to be pulling the winners so that we can share them in just a little bit. But Pete and Santina, I think we need to hear a hello from you.
Good morning, everybody. We are live, as Tammy said, from the DoubleTree. We look forward to seeing you soon and drawing your name.
Great. So, you know, nothing is really normal about now, but if we were together this evening, which would normally be in the evening, we would be raising a glass of something special to share a toast to recognize all of you and your unwavering support to United Way. Since we can't be at the DoubleTree like we usually are, we wanted to share a virtual cocktail with a mocktail option to say cheers, everyone. So let's take a look at this special video from the DoubleTree.
Welcome to Cheers of the DoubleTree. We wish we could see all of our United Way friends in person, but since that's not possible, we wanted to share a very special Victory Teeny recipe with you that you can make on your own later tonight to continue today's celebration. Berks County Live United spirit and generosity is second to none. So let's get started. First, we're going to have the cocktail recipe, and then I'm going to share a mocktail version of you that you can serve to just about anybody. So we're going to start with a simple mixing glass, and we'll build our drink out of this. We'll start by filling it with ice. The very first thing is we're going to go to two of the major liquors that are in this drink, a spiced rum and a coconut rum. You can use whatever you'd like of your choosing. We're going to do about 1 ounce each of those. Then we're going to turn to some of the things that make our cocktail colorful and vibrant. We'll use a little bit of sour apple schnapps, about 3/4 of an ounce. And we're also going to then add a little bit of more vibrant color, give it some iridescence with our friend Blue Curacao. Another 3/4 ounces poured in there, give us some color there. We're going to sweeten it up just a little bit, sweet and sour it up a little bit of pineapple juice. That'll give us our sweet, and we'll add sour mix to give it our sour. So you can shake it or not shake it, kind of have a funky little iridescent color to it. When we shake it up, it really comes to life. We're going to shake it in our mixing glass. This is a Boston shaker, simple tin shaker that you can pick up just about any kind of store at Target, Walmart, wherever. And then we're going to then find ourselves a nice little chilled martini glass as I go to the cellar to go get it here. Here we go. And you always want to make sure when you're pouring a cocktail, it's never really finished until you get a really nice garnish on it. So you can see this pretty color. Vibrant green blue. And then we'll put our nice little garnish on it to finish off. Pick up on the pineapple notes in the cocktail. We have our pineapple there. And there we have our Victory Teeny in our adult version, shall we say. And let's go continue on with the mocktail. The mocktail has a few less steps to it, but no less colorful and fun. And it's made with things you can find in your grocery store. So first we'll start with a clean shaker and glass to keep the alcohol out of that. We'll have another mixing glass, and just the same, we'll build the cocktail right out of this. But we have a little secret here that makes it a little bit easier to get the color. So I'm going to turn my back and make the magic. So sports drinks. We all know they have eerie colors to them. So if you can find one in green, super, you didn't have to battle. But sometimes it's not available, so we just have the fun of mixing some of our primary colors. And we're going to start with a lemon lime. And you'll fiddle with this to get the color right, to get us the right green color that we need for this cocktail. A little of the blue. And again, just like the alcohol version, we're going to add a little bit of pineapple. A little bit of sour. We may need to add a little bit more blue just to try and get the same color pop that we had before. Again, into a clean mixing glass. And as I said, you're going to fiddle with it a little bit. You may not quite get the color you need, and you're going to go back to it again. Just a little bit more unpredictable with the drinks, the non-alcoholic mixes. And then just because it doesn't have alcohol, it doesn't mean it can't look fun and have a little fun with it. We'll get a martini glass. So again, we have our two sports drinks, the pineapple juice, and a little bit of our sour mix. And that'll give us another great cocktail. Not quite as brilliant, but still a lot of fun. And it's good to celebrate victory with people that are drinking or not. That's fun. Or a little cherry top. Magic of the camera. There we go. And there we have our Victory Teenies, the two of them. Now let's go over and we'll share them with a couple of our good friends. Here we are, ladies, our Victory Teenies. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers to all our United Way supporters.
Thanks to you, we're improving lives and strengthening our community.
Take care, everyone.
Woohoo! Shake it, shake it, shake it! Wow, Dan, you are fabulous. I know I am looking forward to recreating that cocktail at home. So cheers to everyone. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, all of our DoubleTree friends, for this special Victory Teeny recipe. So now we're going to give a lucky winner a chance to enjoy one of those special drinks at the DoubleTree restaurant with a $25 gift card. Let's see who the winner is. Drum roll. Congratulations to Natalie Ullman from East Penn. Woo! So we'll share another gift card later in the program, so stay tuned. Wow, what a year it has been. Who could have predicted all of the changes and adjustments we've all had to make during these last several months? One thing we felt so good about was the dedication of all of our volunteers. And one very special group of volunteers is our loan campaign specialists. They are at the heart of our campaign. And again this year, companies gave us their best. We started planning the campaign several months ago, and we weren't exactly sure how the LCSs, what kind of roles they would play. Could we conduct virtual campaign meetings? Would it work if an LCS facilitated a Zoom meeting? Well, there were lots of questions and really unknowns. We didn't know how to approach all of this, but here's the good news. So many of our long-standing friends and corporate partners in the community recognize the importance of the LCS role, and they continue to support the program. We are so grateful to all of them. We welcome several returning or veteran LCSs, as well as one new addition, our Rookie of the Year, Zasha from Fulton. And they all help to really navigate these extraordinary times. Here you see their beautiful faces, beautiful and handsome faces, and the companies supporting them. They didn't know in the early days of the campaign that they would sharpen their technical talents and become Zoom experts. Just ask Irv. He is a pro by now. And Irv Evans, 24th campaign for us, he was the first LCS to kick off our campaign with a Zoom meeting. We're so proud of him, and I know he's gotten a real kick out of becoming an expert. So let's see what all of our LCSs have learned during this campaign in these very unusual times.
My fellow LCSs are the best. Even though things are different this year, one thing is that our LCS team are super strong.
This community is always caring, kind, and generous.
Well, I finally learned how to unmute myself.
I'm now a pro on how to use a digital thermometer and knowing my temperature. Watch, I bet it's around 98 degrees. 98.2.
Well, it's been a year of firsts, and the Zoom thing has definitely been new. And now you're looking at a Zoom expert.
Binge watching is a new hobby for me now.
Not even a pandemic can dampen Berks County's community spirit. Thank you to all the United Way volunteers and agency partners.
We all know Berks County is the best.
The past few months have provided us with a lot of quality family time.
Mom!
Maybe a little too much family time. But one thing I've learned for certain is that I've never once tired of spending quality time with my sweet pup, Duke.
I learned how important slow and steady breathing is, as Jean Morrow always says. And we're breathing.
We have so many superheroes in our community, from healthcare and essential workers to everyone who supports United Way. Thank you.
I learned my dogs are the best coworkers ever, although I am jealous of how many naps they take every day.
Berks County is filled with the people with the biggest hearts. While in some way everything has changed this year, but the one thing that never changes is United Way's Live United Spirit. So many thanks to Sue and Craig Perotti for their inspirational leadership for this year's campaign that truly epitomizes that spirit.
Now, more than ever, it's clear the importance of the work that the United Way does. They have the experience, they have the relationships, they have the network of services to restore our community and to make it stronger. I want to live united.
Oh, hi. You know, this year has reminded me of the strength of Berks County, the power of neighbors helping neighbors. We are Berks County strong, and we should never take that for granted. I am grateful for all of you. Thank you.
I know that I never want to hear the words pivot or unprecedented anymore.
Something that I've learned, it's always good to have a 3-week supply of toilet paper on hand at all times.
And it's always important to have your professional shirt on for those online Zoom calls.
What did I learn this year? I learned that you can find a YouTube video for just about anything, including how to cut my husband's hair. But no way is he touching mine. Honey, here I come.
I learned that Berks County is living united now more than ever, and that is good news indeed.
So again, you know, another essential for our victory is having that victory video. And yes, it was very different, but I want to thank the creative team of our marketing team at United Way, and also of VideoWorks, and for all of the players who submitted their videos to help pull that together. You know, it truly is some good news that we had an LCS team that many times didn't see each other, but they worked just so well as a team. And, you know, along those lines of teamwork and not really being able to be together in person, we had some of the very best news this year for United Way and for the community. And that was the fact that we had the most extraordinary, dynamic, experienced and just flexible co-chairs for this year's campaign. We are beyond grateful to Sue and Craig Perotti, who, again, you know, they took on this role and they had no idea what they were getting into, but they just have done an amazing job, and they have been our rocks through this entire campaign. So Craig and Sue, we love you, we appreciate you, and I'm going to turn the program over to the two of you.
Wow, thank you so much, Tammy. Can everyone hear us okay? We're on kind of a different microphone. Can you hear us fine?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for that nice introduction, Tammy. Experience seems like just another word to use for saying old, but took a while for that to land. Anyway, hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. These past 8 months have been like no time we've ever lived through. Yet in the midst of hardships and challenges, we realize our ties to each other have never been stronger as a community, and they're more important now than ever before. So
from the bottom of our hearts, let us first say thank you to everyone. It doesn't allow us to call out all of the really incredible work that was done, but there have been just some amazing things. First and foremost were the generous sponsors who honored us with their legacies, and the legacy of incredible community leaders through the past many decades that I had the great pleasure to work with, so many of them, and that we had the great pleasure to honor this year. Through our challenge match, we were able to raise $700,000 to match and to grow leadership giving to the campaign. These incredible gifts kick off our campaign, pave the way for so many more families, children, and older adults to have the support that they need in the coming year. The energy of our emerging leaders was just amazing. They have sponsored over 40 activities in the recent months to support the activity. I love that we are honoring those leaders that we've lost and honoring those emerging leaders that are coming. It gives me great, great pleasure to do that. Each of you have inspired us. We'd like to think that maybe Craig and I inspired you, but each of you have inspired us through this campaign to do more, to ask more, and hopefully you're going to hear to get more. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to turn it back to Pete and Santina, who are going to share some more exciting news about winners in our drawings.
Take it away, Pete.
Okay, thanks, Craig and Sue. This is exciting. So our incentive sponsors, as was mentioned, are so generous, and we look forward to making some people very happy today.
Okay, let's get started.
The winners of the 5 Godiva baskets are Mr. Richard help me with this, Seifrid from East Penn Manufacturing. Miss Darby Stubblebine from C.H. Briggs Company. Miss Marilyn Garcia. Miss
Humberlina Cruz Vasquez from East Penn.
Yep. And Miss Kathy Glass from RPA Engineering. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, thanks to Rhodes Energy, this winner receives a $1,500 gas card.
No. That's the...
Oh, wait a minute. We have a logistics problem.
No, that's the lasting image.
Joe Pettyjohn tells us this is the lasting image prize. Joe, do you have the winner?
Rhodes Energy?
Rhodes Energy?
Yes.
But hold on one moment, please.
So let's do the lasting image.
Okay, we'll do the lasting image. Go ahead.
So lasting image is providing someone the opportunity to choose a lifestyle item valued at $575. Congratulations to Miss Christina Roxburgh from the Reading School District.
$4 incentives.
What happened to Rhodes Energy?
That's the top
one.
one.
Sorry, go ahead. Just do this.
Okay. This lucky person will be running through the aisles for a 3-minute shopping spree at Redner's. I love this one. I love to watch it. Mrs. Ruth C. Reinsall from Reading Area Community College is the lucky winner of the 3-minute shopping spree. Congratulations.
Ruth.
Oh, that's...
Okay, next one.
Okay, now who are the lucky ones to do their holiday shopping at Boscov's with a $500 gift card? We'll get those in a minute. We have 2 winners of the $500 gift card for Boscov's. And the winners are Mrs. Teresa Ray from East Penn Manufacturing. And East Penn's racking it up here. Mr. James Harp from East Penn Manufacturing. Congratulations. Who doesn't love Boscov's?
Hey, Joe, the next one.
I don't know what's on the spreadsheet.
Okay, so it's, the next one, Joe, would be Visions Federal Credit Union. And this lucky person has won a $500 Visa gift card. And we'll have that
here in a moment.
In one moment. $500 Visa gift card.
Okay, or Joe.
That's this one.
Okay.
Joe has it.
Here we go. Okay, so the winner of the $500 Visa gift card sponsored by Visions Federal Credit Union is Miss, not sure, Lisa J. Nellius from Penske Transportation Solutions.
Congratulations.
Okay. So this person.
Before you go to that, Joe, just whichever one you give us, we'll go from there.
Okay. So we could use the Rhodes Energy. Here we go. Rhodes Energy. We're back to that now. So Rhodes Energy, thank you so much. This is the winner of a $1,500 gas gift card. And the winner is Miss Colleen Scheide from Penske Transportation Solutions.
This is that other.
Okay, now we are drawing.
This is the travel voucher.
This is the travel voucher. So this person will be planning a great vacation. We all hope that happens really soon. To AAA Reading Berks Travel. Congratulations to Mr. Raymond Adams, East Penn Manufacturing.
That's the car now.
Okay. So now we're ready for the big item. This is the winner of a Toyota RAV4, sponsored by Freedom Auto Group. Let's get started. We've got to draw this.
Santina's going to draw it. I'm going to
see this. We've mixed this very carefully.
Everybody see?
And we're going to dig in here and
dig deeply.
This 2020 Live United partner, who is the winner of a wonderful RAV4 gift, is Mr. Theodore B. Mack from SFS. What does that say? Intech Incorporated. Thank you. Awesome. Congratulations. Okay.
Oh, congratulations to everyone. And thank you to our incentive sponsors. A United Way staff person will be reaching out to all the winners shortly with more detail. So if you tuned into the kickoff event back in September, you may remember me saying that if United Way meets or exceeds the campaign goal of 10 million, that I'd be willing to jump out of a plane in a tutu. So it is now the moment of truth. The Paratis will be announcing the campaign total here in the next few minutes. Will I be flying through the air in a purple tutu? Inquiring minds want to know. And will an LCS be joining me? Will I be jumping or not? Sue and Craig, we're turning it back to you.
Thank you, Pete. That's a lot of drama. We're all dying to know whether you're going to be jumping or not, especially in that tutu.
Right.
Hey, to say, once again, to say this campaign has been unusual this year is just a huge understatement. We know this hasn't been an easy time for many, which is why it's especially heartening to see people and organizations come together to share a helping hand and ease the burdens for those people who are in the greatest need. So on our notes here, they asked Sue and I to share some personal thoughts. So I'm going to have Sue share our personal thoughts. Take it away. She's so much better at sharing our personal thoughts.
Oh, well, thank you. And thank you, everybody who's on the call. I just want to call out a couple of special things that we know. First of all, when Tammy referenced they were lucky to have us with our history in the community, I just tell you all, I started my journey with the United Way 40 years ago as an LCS.
At 12 years old.
Yeah, at 12 years old. You can do the math. So 40 years ago, I was an LCS. And this year, we're chairing the campaign. One of the great things is getting to know the LCSs. I remember when I was that LCS, that the best gift I got was getting to know all the leaders in the community. So all of you LCSs, we couldn't thank you more, and you have gotten a gift for life. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We should be calling out a gazillion companies because we had so much success this year with so many companies. Really heartfelt is that we saw increases from the employees in almost every company that ran a campaign because they understood that we needed them now more than ever this year. But I'm going to call out one special company, and that's Penske. Penske this year passed the $2 million mark in their gifts to the United Way. And we have never had a company hit that number in our history. So Penske, thank you, Brian Hard, Mike Duff, all the team, my LCSs. Thank you, thank you, thank you for what you did this year. I want to thank the CEOs that really stepped up to make a successful campaign in your company. And I want to thank our friends, So many of you took our phone calls. So many of you knew that when you picked up that phone this year, it was going to be an ask. Not that it's not usually an ask, but this year was going to be a big one. And you did it. You stepped up, you stepped up, you stepped up. So with thanks to everyone and to so many who did so much, drum roll, please.
The number this year is, read it, Sue.
$10,502,825. Thank you, Berks County.
Woo! Awesome.
Yay, we did it. We did it. But we also need to add is that before we kicked off the actual annual campaign, as you recall, when COVID first reared its ugly head here in Berks County, we kicked off a campaign called the COVID Response Fund. We were worried that it might hurt our campaign, but boy, oh boy, did people step up. We raised in total, including the COVID Relief Fund, $11,602,825. Thank you, Berks County. Thank you to everyone who contributed to that big dollar. We are so thankful that we live in this amazing community, and we're thankful that all of you do too.
So Pete, it's time to call skydiving.com or get online and get that jump figured out, buddy.
And
we know you have the tutu. We've seen the tutu.
Congrats, guys. I'm psyched. Let's do this.
Santina and I will be there watching, and we'll wear tutus from the ground. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. Please take care. Please be safe and be well.
Craig and Sue.
Yes.
Yo.
Hey, I jumped the gun after the video because I was so excited. And I totally skipped over that Jean had another DoubleTree winner to announce. So Jean, I'm so sorry. But hey, what a nice way to end our event with announcing another gift card to the DoubleTree.
So Rochelle Bard from Reading Truck Group, have fun having either food or drink at the restaurant at the DoubleTree. What a fabulous event. We're so excited you're all here. Woo!
Thank you, Craig Poole. And Sue and Craig, if you want to say goodbye one more time.
Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.
Have a great and safe Thanksgiving, everybody. Be safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Likewise.
Some good news. That was some